course, I disappointed, but life's still going. Any questions, please?
Sergey, when you knocked him down in the second round, you felt your power. How did you feel then? Did you feel you had to fight then?
You know, like I just still do fighting. You know, like I'm not trying to stop him again because it's gonna be not interesting, like a short fight. You know, like, and I knew that I have a control. Like if I got his once, I can deliver my right or left hand again, like in next rounds. But it didn't happen. You know, like I got some experience from this fight. You know, like decision today not on my side, but next time in rematch, I will do something much more, like much better.
Also, what more?
Пойдем, иди сюда. Пойдем сюда, его посади, Наташ. Excuse me.
Sergey, it seemed like you were perhaps throwing your right hand a little less frequently than you did in the first half of the fight. Was there anything wrong with your right hand?
Could you repeat again, please?
Yeah, it seemed like you were throwing that right hand less frequently
No,
than you did.
my arms is good. Yes, perfect. Yeah, my hands okay. Yeah.
Nothing changed really physically for you in the second half
No,
of the fight.
because you know, like it's. But I saw that he sees my shot from the right, and I didn't do this. You know, like I didn't, and I tried to catch him from my left hand, and I got a lot of punches like from the left. Like look at his face, look at his face and my face. Like who is the winner?
Two of the judges, the fight was actually decided because two of the judges gave him the 12th round. Did you feel like you won the 12th round? Do you remember the 12th round? And then did you in any way let off the gas in the second half of the fight in any of those rounds?
Yeah, I think so that I won. Last round, I lost just maybe 3 rounds or 4 maximum. And plus, I made knock him down, you know, like, come on, like, it's opinion from the side, you know, judges, like. But witnesses was all stadium of T-Mobile Arena. Everybody saw what happened. Everybody saw, like, and look at his face and my face, who is winner.
Actually, I have a question for Kathy. Kathy, Sergey bemoaned the fact that all 3 judges were from the U.S. He said, let's not make it political. This is boxing. Will you try to insist that all 3 judges are not from the U.S. in the rematch?
You know, it's the regulation here in Nevada that the Nevada judges officiate their fights. We came in here, look, it's boxing. You always know that you can have a difference of opinion with judges, and I'm not going to go accuse people of having, doing anything deliberately. I understand it's about opinions. I understand that crowds have effects on judges. Every time the crowd favorite, you know, lands a jab, they're oohing and eyeing in a way they're not. When Sergey was landing, it affects judges. It does. I know nobody's perfect, and I'm not going to go out there and accuse anybody of anything. I'm disappointed, especially when I look at the cards and see how they were marked. I don't think Sergey lost one of the first 6 rounds. I really don't. And he had a 2-point round in the second. I think he won the 11th or the 12th. I clearly think he won the 12th. And when a guy is, you know, backpedaling and scoring an occasional jab and wrestling, clearly that's hard to judge, but I think, you know, in that context, you've got to look at who's trying to make the fight and who's trying to run. And some judges like running and some don't. And obviously the judges tonight enjoyed running and they enjoyed wrestling, but this was a boxing match.
Straight in the middle, Kathy, Sergey, I guess. Sergey, my question for you. You seemed, with your almost one of your first jabs of the fight, to really hurt him with the first shot. And then, of course, you had the knockdown in round 2. Did you feel like at that point, this is going to be an early night, I'm going to get him out of there?
No, I didn't think. I didn't think that I won this fight like because I hurt him first half of first part of the fight. Just like I got a little bit tired, you know, like and my speed a little goes down, and but I still do kept control, you know, like and try to catch him when he comes to me, and. He just like touch me like from the jab and grab me, you know, like and like clinch. How he won? I don't understand. Like for what?
Kathy, I have a question for you also, straight in the middle. Can you address the situation with your rematch clause? Because you have said, I guess, when you came over here, that you have the right to an immediate rematch. Michael Yormark from Rock Nation Sports, I asked him about that. He says, you know, we're not talking about a rematch. We'll discuss the rematch later. In other words, he didn't want to acknowledge that there even was a rematch clause.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the end of that. He said what?
That it wasn't time to talk about a rematch, that they'll discuss, negotiate the rematch later, that, you know, he didn't seem to want to acknowledge that there was a rematch clause. Not that I'm
There
surprised.
is a rematch clause.
Is it immediate?
The only way it's not is if we both were to agree for it not to be immediate. So that would mean we would have to both agree to that. And since I won't be agreeing to that, then that means it will be immediate.
Thank you.
Sergey, thank you for it's over here, yeah, over here. Thank you for a fantastic fight. It lived up to its billing. If you were to take the second fight in 4 or 5 months' time, you clearly dominated the first 6 rounds of the fight. He cleverly changed some of the patterns in the second half of the fight. Would you fight in a different way the second time around?
Let's to make second fight, you know, like and we'll see what will happen. Everybody asked me what you gonna to do today, like against Underworld, like. I made everything what I can, you know, like, and like all fight, I kept control of him, and he just ran from me, run, and throw the jab, and catch me like just like a few times by jab, and okay, he won like 3-4 rounds, like, and I hurt him in the second, like very good. Really, like. It's sport, and sometimes sport is very dirty. Today, decision was not on my side, and but fight was more clearest than decision.
Do you feel like the victim of cruel judging? I mean, all 3 judges did pretty much score all 6 rounds, the last 6 rounds, to Andre Ward. Do you feel like the victim of cruel judging?
What do I feel?
Do you
You know, I feel not comfortable just, you know, because like I'm not agree with decision. I'm not agree with decision, and I will agree if it's true, but it's not true what happened. I don't agree. I don't agree, and a lot of boxing fans saw what happened today. And then, I don't know, what is your opinion? See, everybody said that. But judges on the side has maybe another eyes.
Sergey, congratulations on a great fight. You know, Ward threw some bolo punches over the second half of the fight, and it seems like you charged in recklessly and then got hit cleanly a lot of times. Did he get hit? Did he get in your head at all over the second half with the taunting?
No.
Sergey, I know you feel you won the fight, but there is now officially a loss on your record. How are you kind of processing this emotionally?
You know, like I got the loss in my record by wrong decision. That's it. What I think.
Hi, Kathy and Sergey and Igis, John. During the fight, or even when the fight ended, was there maybe something in your head said they could rob me, I could lose, or did you? Is this really a surprise to you that the decision how it played out? Just during the fight, or even after the fight ended, was this a surprise to you, or did you think back in your mind that it could be a robbery, or that they could steal this fight from you?
I thought Sergey was ahead, but this is boxing. I've lived through a lot. I was there with Pernell Whitaker when he got robbed. How ironic that we had him and Chavez last night. It happens. We have a difference of opinion. We think Sergey won. You think Sergey won. But Andre Ward won. So we have to honor the new champion. And he will come up here now, and we are going to go and lick our wounds. And thank you all very much for covering this fight as well as you have. Andre Ward, congratulations. Come on up.
One more question.